Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some hours ago, we actually have 2-in-1 news to render. Some hours ago, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho's home was invaded, but the full gist is out, how it happened, and probably the nitty gritty of the information is fully out. And of course, gunmen are at it again, and this time around, it's still the same Imo state. I do not know when Nigeria will come out of all this, but we trust that maybe there will be a miracle one way or the other. But before we go into the news proper and for the analysis, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, let's start with what happened with in Sunday Igboho's residence. Then, of course, move down to Imo State to find out what went down some very few hours ago. Actually, facts have emerged on how some gunmen whose mission has not been ascertained, invaded the residence of Mr. Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho. It was gathered that Igboho's residence, located at Soka area of Ibadan, was invaded by some GM, that's gunmen, in the early hours of Monday. The GM fired many gunshots when they invaded the house. Adeyemo recall has been in the news for his condemnation of various social menaces like kidnapping and attack on innocent citizens in southwest Nigeria, that's Yoruba people in general. A close aide of Adeyemo, that's Mr. Dakpo Salami, has however narrated how the GM stormed the residence. Salami said that on Monday, this GM invaded the house around 1:30 a.m. on Monday morning. He however declared that the GM were resisted by the occupants in the building. That's Sunday Igboho's boys. He said that they came exactly 1:30 a.m. They were resisted. He now said, I cannot confirm the number of those who came, but they came and they were resisted. We are not suspecting anyone, but we know that some people came. They came and they were resisted. Now, they're not pointing any accusing finger at anybody, but they're saying that whoever it is that came around at an ungodly hour of 1:30, and the boys living with Sunday Igboho resisted them. These are one of the good reasons why whatever you're doing in life, I think you should carry a lot of persons along, as in carry people along. Don't stay alone. If he had been living alone, who knows? By adventure, by the time people woke up as early as 6 a.m., they would have discovered that Sunday Igboho has been whisked away. But well, good to know that no one was injured and no life was lost. But let's go straight down to Imo State. And the way things are rolling out, I think this UGM may not be UGM as in UGM. It could be just some persons also capitalizing on that name UGM. But let's find out what happened in Imo State that caused us to draw that conclusion. They said at least 4 motorists have been brought down during an armed robbery attack at Oji area of Owerri, Imo State capital. The incident happened as a Sunday evening and made residents and passerby to scamper for safety. It was gathered that one of the victims were driving an unmarked security vehicle when the GM double-crossed them and shot him on the left shoulder before attacking other vehicles, including commercial motorists. Eyewitnesses said that the robbers shot periodically in the air, scaring both residents and policemen at the Oji Divisional Headquarters along Okigwe Road. Reports said that over five commercial and private vehicles were robbed and disposed of their vehicles and their valuables as well. Orlando Ikeoku, the Imo State Police Public Relations Officer, said that the victims have been taken to the Federal Medical Center, Owerri, where they are currently receiving treatment. As of the time of filing this report, no life was lost. It's now becoming a way of life. GMs everywhere. GMs everywhere. You're beginning to wonder. And now, I think that one of the things that some of the IPOBians are not taking exceptions to. Every activity that happens, this is okay, it's actually UGM. And they're saying, okay, UGM is actually attached to IPOB or ESN. Now, this was actually robbers, but now, because of the generality of the name, every GM mentioned is now UGM. And every UGM has to be connected to ESN or Mazinam. May not necessarily be so. In fact, may not even be so. That that, and to make this different, to make it quite interesting, is the fact that the UGM, quote and unquote, are always masked. They don't show their faces, and they didn't take any tag, so people can even use that name to commit all manner. I think the security forces should be up and running. I think that for safety of both life and property, everyone, all hands should be on deck. Let's People just, there's this general phenomenon of, oh, it is UGM, oh, it must be this set of persons that did it, or oh, it is UGM, then obviously it is this set of people who have been screaming and threatening may be the one, who did this. And this is going to be a fallacy of generalization that may cost the lives of so many Nigerians if the security forces do not rise up to the occasion, be it vigilante, be it regional security forces, be it the security federal parastatal federal security forces, but they should be up and running. Don't forget that for a while now, especially during the pandemic, a lot of individuals will find their way into Nigeria. So we have a lot of should I call it aliens now, that have invaded and found their way into Nigeria. So all hands needs to be on deck. All GMs may not necessarily be UGM, and I don't think, personal opinion now, some persons may differ. I do not think UGM is affiliated to IPOB or to ESN. And with the way things are going, if this GMs successfully do whatever havoc they're doing in other parts of the country, and they are successful, it will encourage other youths now to go under that name or under the auspices of being called UGM, and they commit a lot of mayhem. I do not know the psychological trauma our security forces are going through. Just some hours ago, there is a video going around where mistakenly the airstrike meant for Boko Haram actually hit a military reinforcement that actually came in to help out during I think in Borno, yeah, during a showdown, and about 30 or so thereabout soldiers are out airstrike. It is a mistake, and that mistake is costly. That mistake is costly simply because of the level of insecurity that is bedeviling Nigeria right now. Is becoming an issue. I do not know how we're going to come out of this, but my soul goes, my heartfelt condolences to the wives of as many who have lost their life in this insecurity issue. Look at the lives of so many persons in one line of duty or the other, citizens that have lost their life, in one line of also duty or the other, by protecting, protesting. All lives matter, and we should also consider that for peace to reign, all hands should be on deck, and all the stakeholders should come on a roundtable discussion to find out a way forward. That's what we'll wrap it up. Let's